Hello beautiful people and welcome back to my channel. I am Karim from Smell of Truth and today I show you my top 10 fragrances for fall. I tried to make this list very diversified so you have kind of all in here except of niche fragrances. I will make a top 10 list for niche fragrances too. In my opinion, fall is here for the spicy fragrances, for the sweet fragrances that are not too sweet, not the kind of gourmand fragrances, and boozy fragrances. Or just simply the kind of sweet, floral kind of mixture, have a bit of freshness. Number 10 is Mercedes-Benz Select Night. It is sweet, it is spicy, it has iris in it, you know, iris, the kind of powdery from Dior Homme, for example, Dior Homme Intense, Dior Homme Parfum. It goes in that kind of direction. A great cheapie. I have to say this is a great cheapie. That's why I included this one in here. Longevity on this one is 7 to 8 hours, not disappointing, and it is not a skin scent as well. It has a solid projection. It is not a beastly, but it is solid. For this price, you can't go wrong. Talking about iris, Prada L'Homme Intense, the black one. Imagine the original Prada L'Homme, the soapy, clean fragrance. Take the iris note out of it, the kind of soapy, nice iris note. Take that out, make it more intense, add some darkness, some spices and some leather to it, and this is what you get with this one. Definitely a good leather fragrance for beginners, like let's say if you're not good with leather, if you're not good with dark scents, this is good for the beginning if you're not used to it. Because in my opinion, this smells totally like a gentleman that has a bit of confidence. Longevity is around 9 hours, projection is very good. Sprayed on clothes as well. I have some more iris fragrance, but let's go with something else. Pretty popular one. I think everyone knows this fragrance. Azzaro Wanted by Night. You can't go wrong with this one. It is fresh, it is spicy, it is sweet, it has some darkness, it has some kind of mysterious vibe to it. Main notes that you get is orange, cedar, cinnamon and tobacco as well. Longevity is also around 8 to 9 hours. Leaves a better sillage than it projects, I have to be honest with you, but the sprayer is also pretty weak. Look at the spray of this and compare it with something from Chanel or Dior. What is this? I do double sprays with that one. At the beginning of this video, I of course say that it has to get boozy, right? Well, we are getting boozy now with Bentley for Men Intense. Probably one of the best cheapies out there right now on the market. What do you get with Bentley for Men Intense? You get booze, kind of rum, you get leather, you get sandalwood, you get cinnamon, you get sweetness. If this would not be so popular, if I will spray that on me and let someone smell it on me, I guarantee you they will never guess that this is actually a cheapie. Because the quality of this one is amazing. Longevity is 8 to 9 hours. Projects good, sillage is good as well. But again, weak sprayer. What is this? Okay, let's go back to the iris. I know you heard enough, but I have two more, okay? Just Givenchy Gentleman Boisee. Wow, this is my favorite Givenchy. This is the best Givenchy out there and I need a bigger bottle of this one. I have only found a small bottle of this one because Curly Fragrance is hyping this so much I can't find it anywhere. And now I'm hyping this too. What can you expect of this one? Expect Dior Homme Intense. less powdery, combined with Dolce & Gabbana, the one Eau de Parfum. If they will have a baby, this is what you will smell. This is the easiest way to describe this fragrance. Longevity is something between 7 to 8 hours, leaves a good sillage, but it is not a strong projector. It is also not a skin scent, it is something between. It pushes a bit out from the skin, but it's not a beast mode fragrance. Okay, the last iris for today. Valentino Uomo Intense. This is the better Dior Homme Intense in my opinion. Dior Homme Intense is reformulated, and for my taste it is too powdery. Also, let's not continue to talk about the parfum version, because the parfum version smells like a grandma to me. Nothing against grandmothers, I just don't prefer to smell like one, okay? I want to smell like this one. This is like Dior Homme Intense, but less powdery, and you have some chocolate, you have some kind of chocolatey cocoa vibe in the background, but really in the background. It is great, it projects better, it lasts longer. This is the better Dior Homme Intense. You can say whatever you want. This is the better Dior Homme Intense. Longevity is around 8 to 9 hours. Projection is pretty good, and it leaves a good sillage as well. Now we're getting to the funny stuff with Spicebomb Eau de Toilette. In my opinion, for fall time, the Eau de Toilette gets the job done, you know what I mean? You still have the spices, you still have some sweetness in the dry down, you still have this kind of tobacco vanilla combination. Either you go with this one or with Bvlgari Man in Black. This one is quite smoother than the Spicebomb. The Spicebomb is kind of more harsh, but it is also smoother on skin. It doesn't project as good as Spicebomb Eau de Toilette. Longevity on both is around 8 hours. Better sillage and better projection with Spicebomb. Before we keep going, don't you think that you get out of it without subscribing to my channel? Show a little support, give this video a thumb up, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, to not miss out on any great content. And now we can continue with the list. Thank you for your support. Next one is popular as hell. Right now it gets a lot of hype, not only in Fragcom, even bigger influencers like Curly Fragrance and Curly Sense talk about this fragrance. I totally understand that, because it is Rochas Moustache. This fragrance has in its name something that I can't grow. Fucking baby face. Let's talk about the fragrance. This should smell like Yves Saint Laurent's Tuxedo. I have never smelled Tuxedo, but I dare to say that so great cheapy. Like I said, I already said that with Bentley for Men Intense, but this could also be one of the best cheapies out there on the market. The only thing with this fragrance is that it doesn't project at all. It really is a skin scent, and even with overspraying, I oversprayed this fragrance. I oversprayed like hell, like ta 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 ta. You know, like Michela does. You know, like Michela oversprays. This was me at the moment, like ta 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 ta. On my arms, on my jacket, on my hoodie, on my skin, here, in my hair, everywhere. It doesn't project. I asked my best friend's girlfriend. I did go close to her with my wrist, and she was like, yeah, but it is very weak. Yeah, longevity 6 hours, but you really can't complain for this price. This is spicy, a bit dark, woody, very kind of dry woody, powdery, I would say. has rose in it, but you don't get that rose. I think this is the kind of powdery vibe that it gives you, the kind of dry wood type. And sweetness. The dry down has a lot of sweetness in it, and it smells good. It smells pretty good, but I don't know. I have to try to layer this with Isoe Super or Ambroxan and let you know if it will project better. For now, this is all that I have for you. That's why it is. It smells really great, but that's why it is only place number 3. It would have been place number 1 if it would project better. Phew. So before we get in number 2, I need an espresso. That was staged as fuck. Salvatore Ferragamo Uomo signature. What am I doing? This fragrance, oh. If you know the original Uomo, the tiramisu fragrance, take the DNA out of that, take the kind of tiramisu out of that, add more coffee, add spices, and I think also a bit of leather. Make it darker and less sweet, and this is what you get with this one. This is a very dark, mysterious, with sweetness in the background and coffee fragrance. The coffee in here is stronger than in Uomo, way stronger. You get more chocolate in Uomo, and this is more the coffee fragrance. If you like dark fragrances and if you like coffee, this blew me away from the first sniff. This was love at the first sniff, and wow, this is really a great fragrance. Projection solid, longevity 7 to 8 hours, and has a solid sillage as well. Overspray to make it stay. And number 1, we talked about booze, you know what I mean? So how about we talk about this baby here? I already got a backup bottle. So you see that small bottle here? Yeah, fuck this shit. I had to get a big bottle of this one. I personally really love this fragrance. What can you expect of Stronger with You? Absolutely. Take the toffee, add booze, make it darker and less sweet than the Intensely. Where do I have the Intensely? Yeah. So in my opinion, this one wins when it comes to a battle of Intensely and Absolutely. I absolutely love this fragrance. This, if you're searching for a beast mode fragrance, this is beast mode, man. This is so beast mode. I had it like around 20 hours on my skin. I didn't shower in that 20 hours. I applied it in the evening. I was sissy spraying. I swear 5 sprays. I did not more. 5 sprays around my neck and on my shoulders, I think. Like zack, 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 like this. It was like this, I think. A friend came to pick me up, and for close encounters it was too strong. Then I did go to bed. The next morning I woke up, I did go to work, and when I came home it was still on my skin. I still got a bit of projection from the skin while working, while being home, and then I did go to shower. So yeah, beast mode. The longevity of this one will not disappoint you. The sillage will not disappoint you, and the projection will not disappoint you. This is a beast. This is just beastly, okay? Alright, beautiful people, thank you very much for watching. I hope that you will smell amazing in fall. The top 10 niche list will come soon. I am just waiting for a little present from a special person, and you will definitely see it on my channel then. Because I haven't tried the fragrance yet, but I have a very good feeling about it. Because I know that this person has already some amazing fragrances, and I saw the notes and the notes are stunning. You know what I mean? Like, if I'm saying stunning, I mean stunning. I normally am more the gourmand guy, but when it comes to booze, there are some boozy fragrances that are very, very good, and I have a feeling that this is going to be a good boozy fragrance as well. Stay tuned, stay healthy, and see you next time. Bye bye.
When we get to money, money on the fucking